Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to solve the 3x3 Rubik's Cube. Alright, so I'm just going to get right into it. The very first thing you need to know is that there are centerpieces right there, like all the centerpieces in the middle in green, and those will never move. Those will always be in the same spot. The next thing you need to know is that I'm going to be referring to these pieces right here as edge pieces, and then these pieces as corner pieces. And obviously centerpieces have one piece, edge pieces have two pieces or two colors, and corners have three colors. Okay guys, in this video I'm going to be referring to this top side up here as the U side, and clockwise we'll be rotating that side clockwise, and counterclockwise we'll be rotating it counterclockwise. And then I'm going to be referring to this side right here as front. This will be right. This will be left. This will be back. And this will be down. Okay, the first step in solving the 3x3 Rubik's Cube is to make a white cross. There are two ways that you can make the white cross. I'm going to show you guys what some people think is easier, but definitely not faster. So, this method is to make your white cross on the yellow side. And remember, you know what side it is by the centerpiece, like this side is yellow. So, you make the white cross on the yellow side. So, we're just going to go ahead and do that. And right there, what I just did was that there's a white piece already in line. And then you see this piece right there, I just moved it to the side, so it kind of like linked with that centerpiece. Then I can pull it up, but I have to remember that I just pulled that piece down, so I just need to bring it back up, and then I have three pieces on the yellow side. And then look around for my last piece, it's right there. So I can't just bring it straight up, because then it will be pointless because I just moved that piece, right? So one thing you can do is to turn the top layer twice to an open spot and then put it in. And there we have our white cross on the yellow side. Okay, once you have your white cross on the yellow side, you need to match your edge pieces with their correct centerpiece. So right here, this piece is white and red. So I'm just going to go ahead and find the red centerpiece, which is right there. So I'm going to match those two reds together, and then I'm going to turn this layer right here with that centerpiece and edge piece 80 degrees. And now we have gotten our first pair on the white side. So the next thing to do is that pair is already matched, blue and blue, rotate it 180 degrees, and it's in. This one right there, orange and orange, already matched, rotate 180 degrees. That's three pairs that are already correct. And then the last one is green and green, 180 degrees, and just like that we have our white cross. Okay, now for the second method of solving the white cross. It's a little more complicated, but a lot faster once you get used to it. So the first step is to find an edge piece that has white on it, and there's one right there, blue and white. So what is the other color besides white? It's blue. So we're going to go ahead and match that blue with its centerpiece. And its centerpiece is right there. So I have those matched, and now I can rotate that any way I want, and I'm just going to match those whites together. Right here we have a white and red. I'm going to go ahead and match that red with its red centerpiece. So a couple of things I could do is I could bring it into the bottom layer right there, and it's just free moving, and bring it and match it with the red centerpiece. Or I could rotate this front layer twice, because I know that red was already there, so I can just rotate it twice and it matches, and then I can twist it up. But then I have to remember, I just moved that piece that was already in place, so I just have to twist that layer back. And now we have two pieces. Now find the next piece, orange and white, match the oranges, twist it up so it matches the white. Last piece, white and green. We're just going to go ahead and make it so that those two right there will link. Bring the white right there to the white side, and then rotate this layer back since we already did that. So there we go. Now we have the white cross, and that is both of the ways that you can solve the white cross. Okay, now that you've solved the white cross, the next step will be to put your edge pieces all in place. To do this, you need to make sure you have a piece and you know where you're going to put it. So right here I have a white and a blue and a red piece. And that piece is going to go right here on the white, red, and blue corner. So it's in the right spot, just wrong orientation. So if a piece is up here, we can see that this piece is right spot, wrong orientation too. You would just bring it down into the bottom layer so you can like twist it wherever. And then you would want to then twist it that way and then back up. And now you can do something with it. It's in the bottom layer, you can move it wherever. So we know that the piece right there needs to go up in this corner. So in order to do that, we can't just go like that because that screws up our cross, right? So what do? Well, we need to move it out of the way and then bring this side down. And then when we bring it back in, it matches right there and it matches right there. And when we bring it back up, it's correct with the centerpieces, right? Okay, now let's do the next one right here. It's right there, so I'll just bring it down, put it in the bottom layer, back up. So this one's a little bit different. The white, when you look at it, it's on the right side of that. So I would bring it, turn it right and bring the left side down so I can match those white pieces and the green pieces, and then bring it back up. And then find my next one is right there. So this one will be a little more challenging. It's already on the bottom. So I would do as normal and twist it out of the way, bring this side down, but instead of just twisting it like that and bringing it up, I would rotate it one more time. And then when I bring it back up, white is facing us, and we can just do the normal algorithm, twist it out of the way, twist the right side down, twist the bottom in, and bring it up. And now all the colors are matched right there. And then we have the same thing on this piece here. We'll bring it out of the way, bring the right side down, twist the bottom twice, twist it up, and now our white is facing us. Bring it to the left, bring the right side down, the bottom in, and bring it up. And there you go, the first layer is solved. Make sure that all of your colors are matching the centerpiece, like that. Should create that nice T, and the white should be completely solved. Okay, now that you have your white side completely solved, you need to solve these edges right there. And in order to do that, it is a little bit harder, and it will require some algorithms and some thinking. So the first thing you need to do is find a piece. So let's just say right there, blue right there and orange. That piece will need to go right there. It'll be blue right there and orange right there. So you look at the piece that is facing to the top and you say it's blue. So I'm going to match it with the blue centerpiece. And remember, I can't just bring it up right there. Oh, sorry, that's a red piece. Why don't we just do this? Let's do blue there and red there, and we're going to put it there. And remember, we can't just put it there because then it screws up our white cross, right? So we have to do this algorithm. You have to twist the downside clockwise, and then the left side clockwise, the downside counterclockwise, the left side counterclockwise, the front side clockwise, the left side counterclockwise, then the front side counterclockwise, and the left side clockwise. And what that has done is just putting our piece right into its spot, and then we're ready to move on to our next piece. So our next piece here is going to be red and green, okay? So we're just going to find that top piece is red, so we're going to match it to the red side there, and it goes to the left, so we're going to twist the bottom clockwise, and then the left side clockwise, the downside counterclockwise, the left side counterclockwise, the front side clockwise, the left side counterclockwise, the front side counterclockwise, and then the left side clockwise. And there we go, that has put that piece into place now. And now for this piece here, it's already in place. So we want to get it out of there. So what we're just going to do is do that same algorithm, but when you need a piece to go up to the right, it's the same thing, but just opposite. So I was showing you guys how to bring it to the left when you just bring this piece up to the right. So we're just going to do the down counterclockwise, the right counterclockwise, the down clockwise, right clockwise, front counterclockwise, the right clockwise, front clockwise, and then the right side counterclockwise, and that has taken that other piece out, and now we can deal with it. It's right there. So we know that it needs to go to the left right there, and now we're going to turn it to the right since it needs to go left. So down clockwise, left clockwise, down counterclockwise, left counterclockwise, front clockwise, left counterclockwise, front counterclockwise, left clockwise. That has put that piece in place, and now we have to do our last one, which is right there, green and orange. So in this case right here, green needs to be at the green centerpiece right there, and then we're going to do that same algorithm, down clockwise, left clockwise, down counterclockwise, left counterclockwise, front clockwise, left counterclockwise, and front counterclockwise, and then the left side clockwise. And just like that, we have our first two layers completed. Okay, the third layer is going to be the hardest layer. So the very first step that you need to do is create a yellow cross. And now that's nothing like the white cross because we have to make sure that these two layers stay intact while we're rotating this layer and all the other layers, right? So this requires what we call algorithms. And these are just a series of movements that help us to get pieces that we need in the right spots. So this first algorithm we're going to need here is to solve the yellow cross will be, you can call it a hook movement because it looks like there's a little hook there. And that needs to be in the top left corner. Looks like it's going to hook out the top left piece, right? So this is the algorithm for that. You're going to do front clockwise, up clockwise, then right clockwise, and then up counterclockwise, right counterclockwise, and up counterclockwise. And then we have our yellow cross. Okay, this is another case that can happen on your very first step to solving the yellow cross. You could get this bar across the front here. So what you need to do is set it up so it's going across the cube and do this algorithm. Front clockwise, right clockwise, up clockwise, then right counterclockwise, up counterclockwise, and front side counterclockwise, and that gives you your yellow cross. Okay, the final case that you can get when you're trying to solve the yellow cross is just a yellow right in the middle, and you don't have your hook or your bar. In this case, all you need to do is do either of those algorithms that I just showed you. So in this case, I'm just going to choose one. I'm going to do the hook moveset, which will be front clockwise, up clockwise, right clockwise, up counterclockwise, right counterclockwise, front counterclockwise, and that'll just give me a bar. So then I'll do the bar moveset when it's facing across. Front clockwise, right clockwise, up clockwise, right counterclockwise, up counterclockwise, front counterclockwise, and that will give me my yellow cross. After you've gotten your yellow cross, the next step will be to completely solve the yellow side. You won't need to have the edges completely solved yet. Unlike the very first layer, you won't need to have these edges solved, just the yellow solved. So in doing this, the only algorithm you will need is this algorithm here. Right clockwise, up clockwise, right counterclockwise, up clockwise, right clockwise, up twice, right counterclockwise. Okay, there's many cases that you can get when you're trying to solve the yellow side, but one of the more common ones is, I like to think of it as a fish because it looks like the nose is down here, he's got his tail up here. And when you have the fish, make sure his nose is in the bottom left-hand corner, and then you just do that algorithm. Right clockwise, up clockwise, right counterclockwise, up clockwise, right clockwise, up twice, right counterclockwise. And that should give you your fish again if the yellow was on this side. And now the yellow is facing you, nose in the bottom left-hand corner. Do it again. Right clockwise, up clockwise, right counterclockwise, up clockwise, right clockwise, up twice, and right counterclockwise. And there you go, your whole yellow side is solved. Okay, you could get more cases than just that fish though. One case would be looking just like these headlights, I'm going to call them. The algorithm you do is just the same one. Right clockwise, up clockwise, right counterclockwise, up clockwise, right clockwise, up twice, right counterclockwise, and then that solved those two pieces. And then for this side, this you just have to kind of memorize this in your head. There's this yellow piece there and that yellow piece there. You just kind of have to memorize this. When you have them facing opposite directions like that, you just do the algorithm when the piece is on the left like that, and then you just do the algorithm right clockwise, up clockwise, right counterclockwise, up clockwise, right clockwise, up twice, and right counterclockwise. That'll give you your fish, and you just do that algorithm again. Right clockwise, up clockwise, right counterclockwise, up clockwise, right clockwise, up twice, and right counterclockwise. That gives you your fish one more time. Nose in the bottom left. Do it again. And just like that, your yellow side is solved. Okay, the very last case that you can get when trying to solve the yellow side is having a yellow piece right there and a yellow piece over here. Basically, again, you just have to kind of memorize which piece needs to face you. In this case, make that yellow piece right there face you on the right side, and this one back here will just be in the back left. Then just do your normal algorithm, right clockwise, up clockwise, right counterclockwise, up clockwise, right clockwise, up twice, right counterclockwise, and that'll give you your headlights, and you just do the algorithm again. And that gives you a fish, and you do the algorithm again. And that gives you another fish, and you do the algorithm one more time, and your yellow is solved. Okay, congratulations if you've made it this far. The next step will be solving headlights all the way around the side. Right here, we have a pair of headlights, red and red. Don't worry about these edge pieces, we'll worry about them later. So, right now we just need to worry about having headlights. So we have red and red. Once you get two headlights and the yellow is solved, all you need to do is match those headlights with their centerpiece and do this algorithm. Right counterclockwise, front clockwise, right counterclockwise, the back side twice, right clockwise, front counterclockwise, right counterclockwise, back twice, right twice. And just like that, you have headlights on all sides. Okay, sometimes you just won't get headlights, and if you don't get headlights, don't worry about it. Just do the normal algorithm. Right counterclockwise, front clockwise, right counterclockwise, back twice, right clockwise, front counterclockwise, right counterclockwise, back twice, and then right twice, and that should give you your headlights. In this case, I just got all of my headlights, but sometimes it'll only give you one pair of headlights, and then you just need to do that algorithm when it's matching the centerpiece. Alright, this is the last step to solving the 3x3 Rubik's Cube. All you need to do now is rotate your your edge pieces, so that they will be in the correct spots. In this case, my centerpieces need to rotate in a clockwise direction. My red needs to go to the red centerpiece, my orange here needs to go this way to the orange centerpiece, and my green here needs to go over to my green centerpiece. So that just kind of creates a clockwise motion. Sometimes you will have this back centerpiece here not solved. Don't worry about it, just do one of these algorithms I'm about to show you and it should solve one of them. So in this case, when it needs to rotate clockwise, then you need to do this algorithm, okay? Right, 1, 2, up, clockwise, right, clockwise, up, clockwise, right, counterclockwise, up, counterclockwise, right, counterclockwise, up, counterclockwise, right, counterclockwise, up, clockwise, and then right, counterclockwise, and just like that, your Rubik's Cube should be solved. Okay, the other case that you can get is when your pieces need to rotate counterclockwise. Orange needs to go that way, red needs to come over here, and green needs to come over here. That creates a counterclockwise pattern, and I'm going to show you that moveset right now. Okay, to do the counterclockwise rotation, this is the algorithm. You go right, clockwise, up, counterclockwise, right, clockwise, up, clockwise, right, clockwise, up, clockwise, right, clockwise, up, counterclockwise, right, counterclockwise, up, counterclockwise, and the right side twice, and just like that, your Rubik's Cube is now solved. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you liked the video. Be sure to comment down below if you have any questions. Tell me if I was going too fast. If I was, I'll make a new video for you guys. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe, guys. Thanks.